And we'll fly, oh, we'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's just jump right into the tutorial. So I actually wanted to share something new with you guys that I've been doing before I apply my foundation, and I've been using the City Colors Glow Primer Oil just to add a little bit more hydration to my face because my face is a little bit more on the drier side. Hardly any oily skin, but it is a little bit more dry. So the foundation that I'm using, that I've been using, is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting 2-in-1 foundation. It's foundation and concealer. I really like it because it's not too heavy on my skin. And then we do a little dance, and then now what? This is the point where I just like winging it. Okay, now let's go ahead and set the under eyes. And I'm just going to set this a little bit while I'm baking it. And then for the rest of the face, I'm going to go into the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Translucent Powder. This powder is amazing because it definitely makes my pores look smaller. Ooh. Now going into the Morphe 35B palette, using this lighter shade, which has no name, with a fluffy blending brush from Pixie. No, not Pixie. It's actually Luxie. They sound the same, so it's Luxie, not Pixie. And I'm going to use that as an all-over shadow, just so that the rest of the shadows following will go ahead and blend better. Now going into the yellow, I'm going to use this yellow as a transition shade. So just doing this just above my crease and a little bit towards the brow bone. Here's a closer look so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Now, again, and I actually use the same brush because I can. Now, going into the orange with a much more precise or tapered blending brush. I think this is from Morphe, most likely, because usually all my brushes are from Morphe. But I'm going to go ahead and carve out the lid and blend it into the yellow a little bit because I want these two to mesh well. Then taking the NYX glitter glue and with the flat tiny brush from Morphe as well, I'm going to go ahead and put this all over the lid so I can then apply the glitter on top. And the glitter that I used is the Urban Decay Moondust glitters. These are actually pressed glitters, I think. This is where it went left because I did not like how it was turning out. I was like, oh no, I don't like this. And I just had to clean it off. I had to. I'm like, no, I don't like it. This has got to go. But that's okay, because, you know, makeup isn't perfect. You know, it's all with trial and error, and that's how you get better. That's how you explore new looks. So I went ahead and got the same fluffy blending brush with the yellow and the orange. Did it all over again. A little bit of the orange as well. And I ended up going in with the soft ochre paint pot from MAC, and I carved out a cut crease with a flat brush, synthetic brush from Morphe. And I normally like to go above my fold because, again, I want the cut crease for it to really stand out. I want it for it to be seen. So I want it a little bit above with the soft ochre paint pot. And as you can already see, you can see the cut crease is already being formed. And what I did also is I winged it out a little bit also with the paint pot, and then just blended it out. Alright, so going in with a pointed brush into the orange, I wanted the cut crease to stand out a bit more, be a little bit more prominent. So I went ahead and just dusted it over a little bit with a pointed brush. Now taking my flat brush and spraying a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on it, with this yellow shimmery color, I'm going to go ahead and put that on the lid. And I really want that color to stand out, and that is what the Fix Plus actually does. It makes the color stand out. And as you can see, I just did it on the bottom half of my lid. I didn't want to do it all the way up to the crease that I carved out, because I just want to leave that negative space there. And I'm going to follow the wing that I made with the soft ochre paint pot. And doing the same on the other eye. And I'm just packing on this yellow shimmer shade on, again, the bottom half of my lid. Not all the way at the top to the crease. Alright, so far I'm liking how it's looking. Going in with the NYX liquid liner, Studio liquid liner in blue. I'm going to go ahead and do a wing. Just your typical wing, but only with the blue color. And I'm following the wing that I did with the yellow shimmer shadow. There you have it. And that's usually the part that I don't like to breathe when I'm doing my liner, because, you know, I don't want to mess it up. And do the same thing on the other eye. And if you ask me, looking back at it, it looks like a bird of paradise. That was totally unintentional. Now, using the same shadows that I used above, I went in with the yellow, and then I did the orange, just so I can match the bottom as well. And I added a little bit of the blue shade also, because I really want the blue on the bottom, on the lower lash line, to go ahead and blend in with the top. Now, going in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I'm going to line my waterline, because I really want my eyes to look brighter and open and awake. And I used a little bit also on my brow bone, because I really want it for it to stand out. Now going into the ABH and Amrezi highlighter, I'm going to use this on the inner corner of my eye along with my brow bone as well. Now I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes really quickly and add the false lashes. These are the Flutter lashes with Makeup Shayla, using the Tarte Little Doohickey to place them on top, and I'll be right back. And just like that, it is done. They are set in place. Now, let's see what we can do. Again, I'm just winging it. Grabbing the Benefit Cheekathon palette, I'm going to go ahead and use the Hula Light for an all-over bronze. Now, the Hula Light is actually my favorite. The original Hula shade, is a little bit too dark for me, or I think it actually tends to look orange on my skin tone, but the Hula Light is actually perfect for an all-over bronze. And now for the cheeks, going in with the same Benefit Cheekathon palette, I'm going to go ahead and use California, because I really like this blush. It has like a nice glow to it also, with a hint of color.
Show me all the places I've never known.
As for the brows, let me go ahead and fix these babies really quick. That's better. Now I'm going to set it all in place so that it doesn't move for the rest of the day or the evening, whatever it may be. I don't think I'm going anywhere today, but I'm going back to the MAC Fix Plus and just spraying it all over. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this highlighter has definitely won my heart. I've never been much for highlighter, but when I tried this, I was like blown away. I love how glowy it is, how yet subtle and fresh it looks. I just want to bathe in it. I don't know about you guys, but I want to bathe in it. Boom, there you have it. I am fresh and feeling glowy, and I just love the overall look of this highlighter. It is bomb. I love it. And if you guys don't have it, you should get it. I definitely recommend it. Now moving on to the lips, going in with the Dose of Colors lip gloss it's actually rosé. Seeing that I have a lot going on my eyes, I don't want my lips to take away any attention off of them, so I went ahead with a subtle, like a rosy toned lip gloss. Kissy kissy. Alright, so let's see what's up next. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go back to the highlighter. And I'm telling you guys, I can't get enough of this highlighter, so I'm actually going to go ahead and enhance my brow bone. And I'm actually going to use the highlighter as a topper on top of the lip gloss because I want that glowiness to my lips as well. And you can do that really with any highlighter. You can use them as toppers on top of your matte liquid lipstick, your lip gloss, for anything really. Boom, let me bring you in for a little closer look, and there you have it. Here is the Bird of Paradise inspired look, which was totally unintentional, like I mentioned, but I really love the outcome and how it turned out. You know, again, you just gotta try something new and work outside of your comfort zone, and you know, you'll probably be very happy with the end result. And yes, I do want to mention that my hair is in fact purple. You are not seeing things, it is purple. You can't really see it on screen, but in daylight or directly in the sun, it is incredibly vibrant. And if you want to know how I got this color, or actually how I did it, I went ahead and used Overtone. Overtone is amazing. It saves lives, it saves hair. I used the Extreme Purple Deep Treatment. It's a conditioner, semi-permanent, so if you don't want to fully be dedicated to a specific color, don't worry, it will wash out eventually. But I honestly don't want this color to ever wash out because I love it and I feel like it totally goes with my skin tone. I love it. I want to thank you guys all so much for tuning into my channel, and thank you so much for your love and support. And if you guys want to see more, don't forget to hit like or subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Again, thank you so much, and God bless.